Don't get overwhelmed.
Oh! Please don't judge me. Look at this. This is insane. This is too much. One thing down, a million other things to go. If you like yourself some long organization videos, this is the video for you. We have so many vintage holiday pieces that we are going to pack away because the holidays are over and it's gonna take a while. This is gonna be a long one. I don't know how aesthetically pleasing this is gonna be. I'm just in comfy clothes. We're just gonna get stuff done. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into it though. I got a couple big bins and what we're gonna do is, I hope this stuff, oh yes, this stuff will fit in it. I'm gonna put some blow molds and a new piece that I just got from my mom. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, I've been dying to get an original 60s, 70s ceramic Christmas tree like this with the star, all the lights, and she just got me a new one from this year. It looks so cool. Gotta stick some batteries in it, but look at this. It's like the same size and everything. But I've been wanting one so bad and they are very expensive. If you know, you know, they are expensive to find an original. I mean, I wanted one so bad, I got this blow mold version of one from Lowe's. It's perfect, but we're gonna put that one away in its original box because I kept it. But yeah, let's get all this big stuff out of the way so that we can work with the little stuff. We're gonna do this one second because this requires some packaging. I'm gonna wrap this up because it is breakable. All right, so I have the original box for it, thank goodness. Let's see if I know how to put it back. Unlike vintage blow molds, newer blow molds have a lot of LED lights, which means a lot of wires. But they're supposedly safer than ones from back in the day, so I will work with that. But I also really like the vintage ones because they're so sturdy. They have such good quality. This one is so adorable, but there's already paint kind of wearing off and it literally just sat in the corner of the house. That's crazy. And then we've got this one over here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be all over the place in this video, so just letting you know. Where'd it go? Okay, we've got this one over here. It's from 1970 and it is great quality. It's amazing. And it's got, like, look at this. The paint is still on there really well. This one kind of lost paint just sitting there, but it looks amazing lit up. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I know the top comes off. It's got its own little electrical piece. We've got this guy. Comes off. So we will wrap him up. And then this top part comes off. I remember it just coming off like, so if it doesn't and I break it, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna read the instructions before I go further because you don't wanna rip it up. Yeah, you take the star off, then the top part of the tree, then the bottom part of the tree. There we go. Man, this guy did not want to come off. But this has a wire on it. You unscrew this, and then you pull it off. There are so many wires in here. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh, I still have cardboard in here. I didn't even realize that. Let's get the cardboard out. Oops. I'm gonna take the cardboard out for a second and then put it back in to protect the wires. But look how many wires are in this. It's crazy. If one of these things shorts, then the whole thing's off. Goes right in with the cardboard. Protects all the lights and everything. And look how perfect that is. This, like that. Like that. these little packaging strips that I got forever ago when I was selling my abstract paintings. I have a ton of this stuff, which I'm so grateful for because it really does come in handy, and it's definitely going to come in handy today. One thing down, a million other things to go. The next few things are going to be big, and they're going to need to be put away very well because they are fragile. We're going to stick some cushion underneath. Make sure that it's stable down there. Then we're going to wrap this like it's nobody's business. I feel like even with the old vintage ceramic Christmas trees like this, the stars are always missing because they always fly off. So make sure that that's protected. You know what's so cool to think about is just how all this stuff will, I mean, most of the stuff is vintage, but stuff like this is obviously going to be vintage one day. And it's so crazy. I wonder how many vintage items were vintage inspired pieces like this. And we're just like, oh, this is vintage. But it was inspired by something at one point. Everything's inspired by something. Oh my gosh. This is downstairs. It's just another bag I found. Stuff. Look at this. You might have seen this in my other videos. If you haven't, these are all wooden little pieces. They're ornaments for this tree that come out of these little compartments right here. And every day of December, you take one out and you put it on the tree. And it's like a countdown to Christmas. How cool is that? It's almost 20 years old. It's almost 20 years old. And all of this stuff, nothing's chipped or anything. This wood is so solid. The paint is amazing. Just so detailed. Let's see if this fits in there like... Oh no. I was worried about that. It won't fit, so I'm gonna have to lay it down, which I'm not as worried about as I would be if I was laying this ceramic thing down because it's got all the bulbs and stuff on it. This is just wood, and I think I can lay it down. Oh, that's actually not bad. And then I put this. This will fit perfectly right here. Oh my gosh, that's actually nice because it's a little tighter squeezed in there. Just there. You guys, I found this Mrs. Claus. She's from 1990. I found her at a thrift store. It says does not work, but I think she just moves and goes like that. And that kind of stuff with dolls freaks me out anyways. But I put her in the kitchen and she looked so adorable. I put her in there with some trees and all that stuff. And I put her in the kitchen. She looked perfect with the decor that was already in there because I had this in there too from the 90s. And this is an advent calendar I stuck candy in. So every day we would reach in and we get candy. But I got this guy and the colors fit perfectly. 90s. So I had a lot of matching things in there. But she is precious. She's in her original packaging. She's got original instructions in there. But I'm going to see if she fits right in here. Oh yeah. Maybe not, actually. Nope, she's not going to fit. I was hoping she'd fit perfectly in there so that the tighter the better. But I think I can put this guy in here, actually. There, and it's extra cushion. I can put a little bit of... I've got a couple of puzzles. I just want to have that security. Oh, I can put this in there. This is a tablecloth that was never opened until I opened it, and I used it like 3 times. But this is literally from 1988. The cutest, coziest, most festive tablecloth. And it's one of those tablecloths that has the actual cloth on the other side, and it's very sturdy in the top, and you can just wipe it off and use it multiple times. I love that. That's perfect for in here. Just putting it at the top just to secure it. And then I think that's enough for this bin because I don't want to add too much more to it. I just want it to be its own thing and know that it's safe and protected. We've got our Christmas tree advent, our Christmas tree ceramic light, our Santa advent calendar, and our 1988 festive tablecloth. And we're gonna put a big old fragile sticker on here so everybody knows that it is fragile. Here, let's stick it here so this doesn't move. Boom. You guys, we're doing Christmas and Halloween. This is gonna be the longest video ever. If I wasn't recording right now, I would totally be listening to music on my headphones. Don't get overwhelmed. Literally, look at all this. Oh man, there's a lot. And it's a lot of glass. I just checked the camera and it took 31 minutes just to do 2 things. I need to speed it up. Okay. We are going to, I got to do something different with candles because these are going to have to go downstairs, not in the attic or anything. These are adorable. I got them at a yard sale for $2. These vintage Mr. and Mrs. Claus candles. So I've got these candles. They're so cute, but I don't think they're going to. Oh. I think I'm going to mix up the Christmas and Halloween candles. Oh my gosh. Please don't judge me. I'm trying to organize the best that I can. All this stuff is falling. We've got things everywhere. Oh my gosh, I gotta find more Halloween candles. They are so cute. I think I'm gonna roll these taper candles in parchment paper. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in here and put these guys in here. Oh wow, that's kind of satisfying. I have 2 more of these pumpkins. I don't know where they are. Gotta find them. You got this Santa one, super cute. I know I have a few more, but I can just put a lid on this and then come back to this. This is my first year buying vintage pieces and stuff for the holidays and just wanting to have coziness. My son is a year old and that's where all this stuff is stemmed from, is just wanting to have like cozy vintage homey pieces. And it doesn't even have to be vintage. It's just, I go back to that time because I'm like, oh, I would love to have things passed down that have meaning and moments and magic rather than just going to a store and getting that stuff every single year. I'd rather put stuff out that I can put out every year. And this is going to take a while, but it's also like if all this works properly and everything is preserved well, I don't have to do this again and figure out how to do it all. Because right now this is my first time putting it all away and learning how to put it all away safely. But next year, it won't take as long. In this bin, we are going to put meaningful ornaments. So that's stuff in here. And then here's some old ones. You guys, I found this Tom and Jerry bowl and 6 of these mugs right after Christmas, alongside of some vintage ornaments, and they were 99 cents. These little guys were 99 cents. But I gotta make sure I gotta wrap them all, but I wanna wrap our special ones first. So this is my son's little foot that I made his first Christmas last year. Definitely have to wrap that. This will go in last because it's basically a cookie. This is random, but this was our son's first birthday ornament. We went to the aquarium. We got this for him. I love making memories. My husband's mom gave these back to my husband. He made these when he was a kid, but we're gonna keep them. So cute. 1982. There's a Disney one from 2000. I feel like these will be fine. There's gonna be a lid over top and there's nothing gonna be on top of them. 1981. Merriment is all around whenever Christmas comes to town. Very old ones. Ooh. This one's from 1975. She was 99 cents. Look how precious. Fun fact for future, if you ever go to a thrift store right after Christmas or a few days leading up to it, thrift stores are trying to get rid of Christmas stuff. So they put a lot of stuff discounted even further You can find a lot of wonderful gems there. I got this vintage dad ornament after Christmas, and it was discounted to like 99 cents or something, but it's really cute. I love the style of it. It says, "A dad is always caring, always sharing, always giving of his love. Christmas, 1980." But this is I love this style. Okay, I'm gonna put this on top, and then these should be protected. The lid. This is so satisfying to me. I'm gonna mix up Halloween and Christmas together. I'm just gonna put a label saying that I'm mixing it up because I wanna use the big bin and get rid of some big things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some blow molds. We're gonna put a wreath. Actually, I think I might throw that one away because it's seen better days. We'll see how much we can fit in there. We've got our adorable little pumpkin on a shelf, handmade pumpkin blow mold head, but this is obviously sewn. We're gonna put, oh my gosh, this thing is so adorable. I love it. That was a win of a find at a thrift store. So we've got that one. This, I definitely did not stick that there because that was hard to get. This guy, this. Woo! My mom sent this and I opened it Christmas, so I didn't get to set it out, but it's so precious. I love small little blow molds like this. So we've got this guy, and then we have this one I got from At Home. I don't know if she got this from At Home. It kind of looks, they don't look similar, but yes, they do. I wonder if she got this from At Home. It's so precious. And then I got this one. The lights have seen better days. I mean, I had this thing on all the time. My son loved this little guy. This is a vintage inspired Santa blow mold. I tried to look it up on At Home's website so that I could link it. Can't find it anywhere. And I tried to look it up as soon as I got it, which was at the beginning of December or something like that. I found this guy at the thrift store it was $9.99 marked down. I should probably take the stickers off these. But this was half off, so it was like $5. Look at this. This was beside our fireplace. It flickers and everything. It's so cool. I love it. This was a good idea. Oh no. I'm gonna have to lay this down. That sucks. Can this lay on top? Or we'll just do it this way. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Put that there. And then, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stick Christmas lights in these things because the packaging don't have the packaging anymore. Some didn't even come with packaging, but I've got some vintage 90s and 80s lights, Christmas and Halloween. I could stick them in these little heads. That's perfect. Got these Christmas ones. These are so cute. I had these hanging up on my piano and wow. These are 1980s Santa Claus blow mold string lights. They all work amazingly. They glow perfect. You guys, are you cringing at the way that I'm organizing this? Or am I actually doing a good job? I don't know. I don't know. I just want to make sure they don't break. That's my main goal. Truly, if you have advice, I would love some. These guys, I think I'm going to rehome these, give them away or something, like throw them out. I did not realize that there were 5 separate strings, which is cool because you can like put them in different places, like small areas. Look at this. This is insane. This is too much. And I think only one of them works. So I didn't even use these this year. So I'm going to set these aside because I'm not packing them away to not use them again. I'm either going to get rid of them or get rid of them. I don't know. These were so fun to use this year. Oh my gosh. These are vintage 90s pumpkin scarecrow blow mold lights. So cool. I think these will be the last few things that I put in here aside from this, but I'm putting this at the top. So this will be perfect to protect this stuff. I'm going to wrap this up just to protect it, but also protect the things around it so it doesn't scratch anything. Gotta protect the wizard hat. This is gonna go perfectly right here. Look at that. I'm gonna put an orange sticker and I'm gonna put a green sticker to show that there are both holidays in here. All right. What next? Let's see if this fits in there. It fits like this. So we'll have to just, I feel like that's not taking full advantage of a bin, but I don't think I have an option because I want this to go into a bin. This is like so relaxing to me. I really enjoy it. So I'm just gonna put light stuff in this bin and see what we can do. What if we can put Mrs. Claus in here? Perfect. That was a nice little win. These beautiful placemats. You can lay them like this. Perfectly laid out so they don't crease. I love that they have a red side and a green side. 1980s tapestry placemats. Beautiful. Vintage inspired stuff for the kitchen. You can put in here. I think it's a great idea. We have a dining room table and we have a kitchen table, and we used the crap out of these this Christmas. We love them so much. These are 1986 Fraser & Co. placemats. I'm gonna put these in here. Look how cool these are. I'm gonna put these with the other ones just because I love the way that they're laying, and they've got to lay like this for a year. So it's perfect. And there's not too much pressure on the picture either, which is great, which is exactly what I wanted. These are Thanksgiving tag plates that I got for $1.49. Each one of them is different. They have a different illustration. I am getting rid of these. So if you're interested, let me know because I'm getting rid of them. Also, if you guys are new and you don't know, I have a newsletter that I put out every 2 weeks, and I do giveaways on that too, and also free digital downloads and stuff like that. But giveaways are going to start being physical so that I can, I'm just kidding, so I can get rid of stuff that I don't want anymore. All right, I've got a lot of amazing stockings. These are 4 that we just got from the store a few years ago, and they're just new but cozy. And then I found, oh, nice, it still fits. And these vintage stockings are so adorable. I actually hung these up on the wall. So I don't know if you've ever thought about it or you are somebody that does the same, but I love hanging stockings on the wall, like a picture. They're so decorative and so fun, and it's nice to just like have them in different places other than just the fireplace. And I found these thrifting. Oh my gosh, look at these. These are vintage, handmade, huge jumbo stockings that I also hung on the wall. I didn't realize this until I hung it, but this little puffball is part of his hat. So I think I'm gonna put these in here, and then that'll be the end of this bin because I don't want it to be too heavy. Good idea, Summer. Okay, so we do have some Halloween in here, but that's okay. As long as the place mats are safe, does not matter. I just want to do this right, and it just feels like I am going out on a whim. I'm not doing it properly or something. We're kind of sort of getting through it, but we still have literally, oh my gosh. But this stuff is all small, so it shouldn't take as long. Let's grab one of my favorite things from Halloween. I'm kind of jumping seasons, but I'm just going based off bins. I'm gonna get the little Tykes flashlights. Oh, putting all flashlights in this bin. Like, these are so neat. They each have their own little sounds. A couple have batteries, a couple don't. But these are vintage little Tykes Halloween flashlights. They're so cool. Look at these. They're so precious. How am I gonna make these all fit? And then I also have a couple other flashlights, and these are 90s ever ready lights. Don't these remind you of trick-or-treating when you were little? They're so cute. I love them. We can put this in there. I'm like very satisfied with the sounds of all these. This looks like a fun little kid's bin of toys, but they're all flashlights. I love it. The rest of the stuff's gonna have to be wrapped. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to just be wrapped. Whew. So I did an organization video previously, but it was just organizing it all, getting it all out of the boxes that I had got them in, either from the thrift store or packaged from Etsy, vintage Etsy sellers. And they were just taking up too much space. It was too much getting in and out. I didn't want to break them. Packaging was just for shipping. And it was nice they were packaged that way, but I did not know where or what anything was. So my video, I literally posted me organizing it all, Halloween and Christmas. And now I've got to organize it all back into containers. It's just, I don't have the packaging anymore, but I have the original packaging for these, which is nice. I kept all original packaging, but I definitely got rid of the other kind of packaging. Okay, let's put 2 of these away in their packaging and then figure out what to do with the other one. This is a very, very cute. Oh my gosh, I have the packaging for this. Oh, I do. This is supposed to say Pumpkin Factory on it, but it wore off. I didn't care. I still got it. And it has the original box for it. Yay! But I did find the other 2 candles, which is perfect. They glow in the dark. I found that out when I walked into this room and they were glowing and I just saw their little glowing jack-o'-lantern faces and I thought it was so cool. They're very, very cute. Not taking them out of their packaging. I can't wait till my son is old enough to use these. And definitely next year, he's gonna love this movie. Yay! That one's done. Let's jump to Christmas, and then I'm gonna actually go through the things that I don't want anymore. I had a project I wanted to do with a bunch of old Christmas cards, but I can talk to you about it now while I do this, because I feel like you should try it if you have never done it before. But basically, you go to a thrift store, there's always a ton of cards that people give. A lot of people don't use them. They're just cards that they got that they never put out or whatever. But there's a ton of just like old cards, new cards, cards from forever ago, but a lot of them have amazing illustrations on them. They're so cozy. Like I know for a fact next year I am literally going to take this part of the card and stick it in a frame because it is so cool, really cozy, and I don't want it to get ruined or anything. I'm not going to write in it, but look how neat that is. There's tons of cards like that. Or you can actually use them as cards and give them to loved ones, family and friends. That's what we did with this box of unopened vintage frame cards. There's one left. Right here, you put a 4x6 picture in here of your family or whatever you want to put in here. And then right on the inside, obviously. But look how cool this is. It came in its original box. It had never been opened before. And this is old. Like, this is vintage. Very neat. Very cozy. Cards from your husband. And then he also gives you a card from your son, even though he's 1 and can't write. I love it. If you've been sticking around for my videos, you saw that I did a DIY with these guys. So perfect. Turned out really well. I'm not too worried about these. These are going to go downstairs. It doesn't have a lid to this. Nothing's going to go on top of it. This is from 1997. This is an old Santa timer. I loved it. It came in its own package and everything, and I got it from the thrift store. I still love it. We use it as decor, even though we got batteries for it and everything. The sound works, but the timer doesn't turn. Like it won't just automatically turn, which is so frustrating. That sucks. I'm like really not wanting to wrap all the rest of the stuff because it's all glass. I'm gonna start getting all this stuff down. Okay, I found this at the thrift store. It says candy shop, but it's a little too, I liked it at first. This is a vintage candy shop light, and it's cool. Like, it's very Halloween-y, but I'm getting rid of it if anyone's interested. It just didn't fit my aesthetic, and there's too much going on for me, I think, with this guy. So this is something else that I will not be putting in storage and that I'll be getting rid of. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is one of the coolest things. This spells out Halloween in like a silhouette with all of this stuff. It spells out Halloween. It's very cool when it's lit at night. Very cool. I put a fake tea light in here so that it would light up and it would have more of like a dark, silhouette-y, shadowy vibe to it. Super cute. Love all the fall leaves and everything. But something that I found with it that's very cool is I found these unopened candles. And it's a black cat and it's a pumpkin. And I put a black cat and a pumpkin in the other two tea light holders. So they peeked through. It was like it was meant to be. It fits perfectly. So that was really cool. I should put these back actually and then stick them in that candle bin so that they do not melt. We are not trying to get these babies to melt. I have an issue with getting tons of holiday mugs. They're so cute. I love them. I just need a place for all of them. This was such a win. A 1980s haunted house. It's pink and purple. You light it up. There's 3 different lights in there. It is like magenta. It's so pretty lit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Getting all the Halloween stuff out. I got a package from a vintage seller on Etsy, and a lot of the times I like to shop there off season for vintage pieces. You find a lot of great stuff, and I love some sellers just do a lot with their packaging, and I love that. Someone put a fortune teller miracle fish, and I'm not gonna toss it because I don't want it to be bad luck. Basically, you put it on your hand right here, and obviously there's like static, heat, warmth, whatever. And it's gonna like flop a certain way. Either its head's gonna flop, its body's gonna flop, its tail's gonna flop. But I guess for each way that it flops, there's some sort of like fortune telling of it. So place fish in palm of hand and its movements will indicate one of all of these. So let's see what it does. So there's a head and a tail moving. The head and the tail. I would say that's both. They're about to cross. Oh. Okay, so moving head and tail means in love. Curls up entirely, passionate. Dang, I am passionately in love with life. Super cool. It's something I've never done before. Pretty neat. I absolutely love this guy. This fits our aesthetic downstairs so perfectly. Also, it's just very, very cozy. It's a B. Penhall 1974 pumpkin scarecrow. This is like a vintage candle holder. You put a big 3-wick, 4-wick candle in here and it just looks cozy. It's perfect for fall. And Halloween is one of those decor pieces. Same with this scarecrow pumpkin. It's just perfect because it's like you can have it up all fall, but then also it works perfectly for Halloween as well. But I actually use this as like a catch-all bowl. So I put like my keys in there, my husband's wallet, stuff like that. And it was right in the living room. I thought it was a cool idea. This is packaging for the Saturday Evening Post Christmas library books, all with Norman Rockwell inspired illustrations. These books are amazing. Look at these. The most perfect coffee table books I've ever gotten. And it comes in its little casing. Perfection. This candle smells amazing. All right, so we've got all of the things that I am going to package and put away on the floor with me right here. It's a mess. And this guy has its own box, but it came pretty rough in the box. I can't believe it didn't break. The box is down here. I'll have to get that. Actually, let's do that now. I am so ADD all over the place. Sorry, it's not very aesthetically pleasing and or organized. Kind of everywhere right now. This is a 1995 Union Products Inc. pumpkin blow mold. The cutest, coolest thing. This is meant for outside, but there's no way it's going outside. This looks pretty beat up, but it says Happy Halloween. On the back it says Boo. Look how good of condition this is in. Look at this. There's an old light in there because it obviously turns on. Do you hear that? It's not broken. It's just rolling around in there. I can't get it out of the hole because the hole is like super small. So it just, that's the sound that you're hearing. Art supplies. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is the packaging for those scarecrow lights. Oh, yay. So look how rough this packaging is. Gotta love UPS. Look at, do you see how like damaged that is? And like this was ripped open, but it fits the blow mold perfectly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick the blow mold in there, tape it back up. Yeah, it fits it like so perfectly. I don't know what other thing would fit it because this definitely doesn't fit in those big bins. It fits well, it just looks like a mess. UPS, they just don't care. You guys, these plates started my Debbie Mum obsession. And I should really take the tags off of these. But I had these setting out decoratively for Halloween. These are 1998 Debbie Mum Halloween plates. And then I'm missing one. But I found these three for 99 cents each. And then I was like, oh, okay, these are awesome. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna show the world that I got these for 99 cents a piece. Then everybody's like, oh my gosh, you have to find the matching mugs. And I'm like, what? There's matching mugs? So I went on Etsy and I found matching mugs. Not only did I find the whole entire set, but they came in the original packaging. The original packaging. Guys, you wouldn't even be able to tell that we use these mugs every single day of fall, of Halloween, and all the way up until we start decorating for Christmas. These are so cozy. I love how they're like 12-ounce mugs. They're not very big, and which I love. And they just like, oh, they're so sturdy. I love them. So I went to the thrift store. Of course, I was putting the Christmas mugs away downstairs. I found a set of 4 1998. So these are also 1998, which is crazy. 1998 Debbie Mum mugs. They're Christmas mugs. I found all 4. The other 2 we're still using because we love Debbie Mum mugs so much. So I need to pack these away. They didn't come with the packaging. I got them from the thrift store. They were 79 cents each. 79 cents each. I can spot a Debbie Mum mug anywhere now whenever I go to a thrift store. They're just like, I see them, I'm like, I'm gonna get them. But I cannot believe I got the full set of these. The other 2 are downstairs. We literally had coffee with them today. I'm obsessed. But I wanna show you these 2 because I don't think I even showed social these. They're different. I just noticed that. That's crazy. These are a set of 2 mugs from the 70s. Very, very cool. I love me some holiday vintage mugs. And then I got these mugs, which we used all the time as well around Christmas. These are vintage 12-ounce coffee mugs. Love the 12 ounce. I don't like bigger coffee mugs. I just like the 12 ounce. But these are Holiday Celebrations by Christopher Radko mugs. And they came in the original packaging. And my husband and I were literally walking our son around the neighborhood, and somebody was having a yard sale and they had these. Never opened before. And I snatched them. $2. I think they were originally $9.99. I got them for $2. Oh no. Oh no, and I taped it. This goes with the blow mold. Perfect. Now I need to just tighten this tape. That was way too easy to come off. It's like I knew I forgot subconsciously, so I didn't tighten it enough or something. Because that came off so easy. That box is giving me anxiety. It's just, that's how it came to me. Crazy. I'm gonna stick the rest of the kitchen stuff in here, like Starbucks cups. If you know, you know. Oh my gosh. This is a vintage inspired mug. I never use it. It's so big, but I got these this year. These are so cool. These are vintage glass holiday stirrers, Christmas trees, and peppermints. And it fit. Oh! The Christmas tree just fell off. That sucks. I got this 1992 M&M's tin, and I am going to start collecting older M&M's tins. I love them so much. I have this one, and then I also have this one, and this one is from 1996. It's a limited edition diner M&M's holiday tin. I don't know why I like... That was weird. We had this turned on and we literally put it in the kitchen, tried it a million times, and as soon as I'm putting it away and it's in its package, it twists and turns on its own. That's weird. That was the only thing that wouldn't work with that thing. It wouldn't twist. Guys, we don't have much more left. There's not much more. It looks like a mess right now, but there's not much left. My other angle light died. I don't know when it died, but oops, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. It's been a few hours over here. I don't know how long it's going to be for you guys, but this is taking a minute. If you haven't already, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. It goes out bi-weekly. I literally am going to drop my very first newsletter of the year, 2025, when this video drops, the very first day of the year, 2025. So happy new year. I am so excited to begin a fresh new year, especially with everything all organized and clean and put away. That helps. The floor is clean. There's garbage there, but this is all put away. Can you believe this is all Halloween and Christmas? Got some ornaments there, crafts there, some packaging. Then we have stuff that's in its original packages, and then everything else. You can see how I kind of like mixed up the holidays. So anything with an orange and green is obviously Christmas and Halloween, but I have everything in these so you can see, or so I can know what is in there. And then I have to figure out what to do with these books because I don't want to pack them away, but I want to protect them. Now we are ready for the new year. Yay!